So today we're going to cover an important one: fake nukes and fake moon landings. Anything to justify war. So everything begins in the 1960s with this duck and cover propaganda video telling kids to get under the table if they drop a nuke. So then we go over to the staging area, just like the moon landing, with the nuke testing. TNT, that's what that was right there. Then we go over to the nuke footage and notice that the house is still intact. But then someone might say, what about Japan? Well, have you ever read this book about how they lied to you about what actually happened? And then another person will say, what about Chernobyl? It was so dangerous. Look at how green it is. You're being lied to. And here's another question. If there was all this nuke testing, shouldn't the sky be completely blocked out from all the fallout that they told us? Then we go over to Galen Winsor, who eats plutonium and uranium and shows how it's perfectly harmless. Ah, look at that. And speaking of harmless, Hiroshima study finds no genetic damage. 1990s. Then it gets wild when you find out that the power plants are producing steam, and they're just being turned down so that we don't have enough energy, so we can fight about it. Isn't that wild? And on the topic of fighting, here's your first flying saucer. Might as well throw that in there. And someone's gonna say, but they split the atom. Well, here's your photo of the atom that they split. It's a whole bunch of make-believe, that's for sure. And it always relates back to the whole weapons of mass destruction. You see that? Always the same playbook on repeat. You got a villain, and you gotta go in there, and you just gotta blow up their country for no apparent reason to make up that they have weapons of mass destruction. Where did we hear that one before? Was that like 2001?
This is a memo that describes how we're going to take out 7 countries in 5 years, starting with Iraq and then Syria, Lebanon, Libya, Somalia, Sudan, and finishing off Iran.